Hey guys, your old buddy Stevo here. Good morning, good morning. I'm back among the living. I mean, I've been among the living all last week, but it was a long, weird week, to say nothing. Had to stay one extra night in the hospital that we weren't expecting, and doing good. Everything's okay, I guess. I've got to just watch what I eat and how I eat and that kind of stuff. Still doing a full liquid diet, not eating anything solid yet, unfortunately. Thursday, I'm going to go to like pureed foods and stuff that you can kind of mush around in your face without any big trouble, and that's what I'm really looking forward to. So 2 more days, and I've actually been thinking about staying up until midnight tomorrow night, so that at 12:01 it'll be Thursday and I can eat something. If there's anything I miss in this, it's salt and texture of something to eat. Texture, that mouth feel is what a chef would call it. You just get tired of drinking, and even when I had like strained soup, you're still just drinking it. So not all that appetizing, but this too will pass. Stopped this morning, and not to plug these folks, but any of you from the southeast will recognize that cup. So that's not plugging them, but I've had this for, I don't know, about 2 hours, and I've drunk about half of it. So, and I used to knock one of these off in 10 or 12 minutes. Just kind of got to sip and let it roll down the back of your throat. Unfortunately, that's the way you should drink bourbon, and I'm not allowed to drink liquor right now, any kind of alcohol. So, doing great. I mean, the biggest problem I had in the hospital, and the biggest problem I've had since I come home, is pain in my back and legs, and that is absolutely what I had before I ever went to the hospital, before I ever considered this surgery, before I started the diet, all through the diet. My back and legs hurt, and they're going to continue to hurt. I had several people say, well, maybe when you lose some weight. I said, well, my rheumatologist told me no matter how much weight I lose, fibromyalgia and arthritis are not going to get better. It will prolong my ability to walk and move around later in life, perhaps losing this weight. But for the time being, it's not going to be any great shakes getting rid of this. What else? I'm gonna start this out, and then I'm gonna tag some stuff together, kind of a look at the week last week, I guess, if you will, of how things went from in the hospital to coming home a little bit and trying to get some other stuff done, and I'll just tag that on the end of this, because I don't have a whole lot to say. I mean, it's only been a week. I can tell that I'm losing weight quickly because of the way my clothes feel. At some point today, I will have to cut another hole in my belt, because my belt is not holding my pants up anymore. So I am losing weight. I just don't have any idea how much at this point. So, what else have I got going on? What can I say? Surgery took a little bit longer than they thought it was going to. Let's go back to last Monday. It's supposed to take about 3 to 3.5 hours. The doctor told my wife usually they're out in about 3. At 3 hours and 10 minutes, my better half evidently was stalking around the waiting room like a tiger trying to get out of a cage. And about the time she was going over to ask somebody at the information desk in the waiting room to find out what the hell was going on, the doctor was going across the floor to talk to her. He had just gotten finished. I have taken the heat for a lot of years for having very tough skin. I have kind of tough, dry skin, and evidently it goes right to the bone, because the doctor said that they had trouble stapling my insides and suturing my insides together, because the organs themselves were thicker walled and tougher than most people. So who knew? They actually broke the handle on one stapling machine, and then actually broke one of the suturing machines that they use for doing this surgery. So that kind of held things up. That's my favorite part of this, is to tell everybody I got tough guts. They're a little bit sore. I've got a place just underneath my breastbone that really is the only sore place I've had, and for the life of me, the only pain I ever had in my stomach was like somebody had given me a sucker punch in the solar plexus there, so, or roundhouse kick or something. But anyway, that's the total amount of pain I've had. I've got a bunch of little incisions that are anywhere from about 1 inch to 2.5 inches wide. I got five of them, and they're kind of bruised up right now from everything that was done last week. And I don't have any sutures or staples on the outside. They used the medical super glue to put me back together. And then when they were done, they actually put a little slather on top of it to cover the incisions in those areas. That's about it here from Casa de Stevo this morning. I got some other running around to do. I got to do yet today, so I am going to make a big attempt to get get everything edited from the last week and stick it on the old interwebs there on the YouTube sometime this evening. So anyway, that's all I've got, and I think that's about the third time I've said that, and I told you on the last video I was going to stop doing that. But evidently, I'm out of practice not saying things. All right, you guys be well, be fine, be fun, have a good day on me, and I'll be back, I don't know, sometime soon, I guess. I got, now that it's cooling off, I got projects I might actually be able to do outside and live to tell the tale. So, you guys be well. It's your old buddy Stevo, your brother, your son, your nephew, your cousin, your uncle, your aunt, your next door neighbor, your arch enemy, whatever the heck I am to everybody out there. We're signing off, and me and Rusty the Wonder Dog are just going to mill around here smartly and relax. It's what I was told to do, go home and relax. Which is odd, because I wasn't relaxing when I was home before. So, alright guys, y'all be well. This is Stevo telling y'all we will see you later. Have a good day. Bye. Hey guys, friends and family everywhere, internet partners, buddies, blogging partners, what the hell, I'm feeling generous this morning. Enemies of mine? Who else got enemies? Hey, your old buddy Stevo here. Your father, your grandfather, your uncle, your brother, your son, your nephew, your whatever. We're 2 days out now. This is, what is this, Wednesday morning, I guess? Wednesday morning? I don't know, because I've been, laying in the hospital. You know what day it is in a hospital ever. You'll have to excuse my semi-nakedness here. I don't have a shirt I can get on yet because I'm still wired for sound here. Just want to tell everybody I did survive it. Everything's good. Probably going home this morning. I'm a little bit sore, but my back and legs bothered me up here just like they do at the house. I had more pain for my back and legs than anything else while I was up here. I feel like somebody has worked over my midsection in a good street fight or bar brawl. I wouldn't know anything about such things myself, but I've heard. Anyway, I just wanted to jump in here for a few seconds and tell everybody I'm alright. Anybody who I'm not giving a phone call to can find this. There are plenty of people out there rooting for me who I don't have their phones, so that's about it. It's about 8:45 on Wednesday. I'm expecting the doc in here any time now, and he's going to cut me loose, and I'm going to go home and be miserable at home for a while, sipping liquids. I had some good breakfast this morning. I had cherry jello, beef broth, which was pretty damn good, and a cup of decaf coffee. Decaf coffee's like kissing your sister. Come on in.
Just scanning equipment.
Good morning. Lady coming in to make sure I'm not stealing any equipment while I'm here.
Have a good day.
You too. Anyway, that's about all I got. Ain't a whole hell of a lot to say. I'm sore as I could be. My back and legs are murdering me. They have offered me pain medication up here, but I turned it down. because pain medication kind of turned off my urinary tract, and they won't let you go. They won't let you go home from the hospital until you can pee. So I spent most of the night peeing and walking around. Because I'd rather deal with the pain in my legs than deal with more painkillers and have to stay here another night. I have beef broth and chicken broth in my house. It's a hell of a lot better than what they got here. Homemade by me. Alright, that's it. I'm going to cut this one off. I didn't have a whole lot to say this morning other than thanks for all the prayers and kudos and stuff that I got. And to those of you that don't believe in such things, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't used to believe in them either, but I know better now. Old people trying to get into heaven, I guess. Hey, this is your old buddy Steve-O. Your grandfather, your son, your brother, your nephew, your cousin, whatever. Y'all be well. Have a good day. I'm going to have a great day. Peace out. Hang on. Kindle is monkeying with me. Can't get Emerson, Lake and Palmer to quit playing music. Hey, I'm going home, I'm going home, I'm going to the frickin' house. Yay! Whew, man, I'll be glad to do that. That's beeping. Whew, so, it's 2 o'clock, so I've been here 50 hours. Still don't hurt. I'm a little sore. I feel like somebody worked me over a little bit. Again, just stuff I've read about how your stomach feels after you've been hit a couple times in a fight. But other than that, I'm doing great. Legs are bothering me today. They gave me something for my right leg was bothering me this morning, so they gave me something for that, and it worked. It moved the pain over to the right leg, which now hurts. So, but that's typically what happens. One hurts and then the other. So. It's the last of my hospital tea. Skull. Not bad, actually. Not much of a hot tea drinker, but start with when you do this thing. When they first started giving me stuff, it was like 2 ounces of water for the first hour, or 15 minutes. And 15 minutes later, you have 2 more. And then after that, you had to keep track of it, but it was all water. So I haven't had anything to eat. Very little. The only thing I've had that had flavor was 2 bad cups of coffee, some Jello, some dynamite damn beef broth, and this hot cup of tea that's no longer hot. So, just between me and you, I can't wait to get home. Who dat?
Me.
Hey, Mama's back. Mrs. Steve-O just walked in. Y'all be well. We'll talk at you in a little while.
I know.
So I'm in the hospital for bariatric surgery, and I can't eat squat. And when I come out, what do I find? They've got a food truck roundup here at the hospital today. That adds insult to injury. That's too funny. I can't eat. And there's food trucks literally in the front door of the hospital. It is so freaking loud out here. It's unbelievable. Hey guys, your old buddy Steve-O here on my first official trip out of the house. I'm in the back seat, chilling and cooling, while Mrs. Steve-O does the driving. It's not that I'm not supposed to drive, I just don't trust myself yet. Back and legs are a little funky this morning too. So, we're headed to see my aged mother, who thinks that she's actually coming this way tomorrow with my cousin to visit us. So we're going to go to her house and surprise her today. Hey, Graham. So, that's the beginning of the trip. You'll have to excuse me, I have a lifesaver in my mouth. Still have the dry mouth thing going on. So, about 20 of 11, we got about not quite a 2-hour ride ahead of us. And if I see anything interesting, I'll crank this up again. Yeah, I'll be good. We'll see you in a little while. Bye.